Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Sideline Shenanigans. We got some big announcements this week, a couple games. Would you like to go ahead and tell them about our new Instagram?
Yes, we have officially launched our Instagram where we'll show off clips. We'll post our drafts and our Key 3 Cup 5s weekly. So you guys can vote in the comments or poll, whatever it might be for that week. You can follow us on Instagram at SidelinePod313.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we look forward to posting some content from these podcasts on there.
Yeah, so what you're going to see it week in, week out from every podcast is you'll see 2-3 days later from our podcast. So we don't post it too soon. You see it on Instagram before you give us a listen. We'll post our Keep 3 Cup 5. You'll give us a grade on that. And you will also see the draft, and you'll vote who had the better draft out of us two or a special guest when we get there eventually. But you'll see some good clips of us there. So make sure you subscribe to a YouTube, follow on the Instagram, and whatever you gotta do on Spotify too.
Well, with that being said, let's jump right into fantasy football here. We got
Yes.
playoffs
So
starting.
well, hold on there, Tiger. Hold on there, Tiger. What do we got Sunday? Is we have an in-person pod for one.
We do. And stay tuned for the announcement a little bit later.
Later? Oh, okay, that's a myth.
It's okay.
I'll
No,
go
hey,
here.
It's okay. It's okay.
But I don't think that was discussed.
No, hey, you left a little cliffhanger now. It's all right.
Yeah, sure.
Now they have to stay and watch until.
Yeah, sure. You're right. It's on me. I'm not putting it all the way up as you may want, but
We're right here for the proof.
okay. Yeah, sure. So, we got murdered this week in Yahoo. I did, I should say. Getting murdered by the number one team is just not good. It was close for 2 seconds. I actually thought I had a chance to win for a moment, just how hot of a start Ashane had, and Brees Hall started like a little bit better, but then just didn't do anything the rest of the game. I got a problem for this next week, so I'm going into the quarterfinals. I obviously am not getting a bye. I've been a middle of the pack team all year. Going to continue to be a middle of the pack team, but I got to win at least one. Like we said for the last couple of weeks, that's the prize money. You get something back, at least your buy-in. Correct? Yeah. So obviously my usuals will be in. I'm pretty sure I'm reading very good things on Ashane, is that he told coach he can go back in, but they didn't want to risk it. They were already winning at that time, so I don't think they wanted to use him anymore. So I think it was just precautionary. So I should have him, Kyron, and Brees Hall. Those are my my heavy hitters. What was that?
Your big three, right?
Yeah, my big three for sure. Those are my heavy hitters, and I Hurts is decent week in, week out. I mean, it's like either he has like a really good game or he just plays terrible. They do play Las Vegas next week. It's just nice. I do want to have a backup quarterback. I currently do not have one rostered.
Who are some quarterbacks available there?
Quarterbacks available currently. We got Jaden Daniels, Taylor, McCarthy, Sam Darnold. Wouldn't it be a terrible pickup? Tua, CJ Stroud.
Wouldn't be a bad pickup either.
Yeah, I'll look into it and see matchups in the upcoming weeks. Obviously, I can't pick them up now.
Right.
But so here's where my concern comes in: is how healthy is Justin Herbert to start Quentin Johnston? And should I start, like, my wide receiver core, as you know, has just not been very good, right? Neighbors went down, so I traded Zay Flowers, who I had, for Quentin Johnston, which Quentin Johnston...
Of a trade.
Yeah, Quentin Johnston was just playing better. I think overall, Quentin Johnston's played better since then, but it's not like I severely won the trade. I gave up Judkins as well, but he's not starting over Brees Hall, Kyron Williams, or Devon Achane. So it's like, whatever. Um, so now is who do I start at wide receiver? Is Garrett Wilson going to play this week? He's projected points. So we're going to see. But who should be for sure out of my wide receivers? I want to hear your advice on this. As I have Quentin Johnson against KC. I have Wan'Dale Robinson against Washington. It's not the best receiving core, man. It really is not. I got Jordan Addison versus Dallas, DJ Moore versus Cleveland, Troy Franklin. I have a good amount of wide receivers. None of them are good or consistent, I should say.
I think Wan'Dale's a for sure start. Oh, sorry, breaking news. Just got an alert. The Tigers signed right-handed pitcher Drew Anderson, a 1-year, $7 million deal. I think he's a reliever. He played in the KBO the last 2 seasons. So
really, we just signed someone a couple days ago for a year, right?
Did we? Wait, I think I saw it. I don't remember who it was. Kind of.
He came from another league because he was in the MLB, went somewhere. I can't remember where he went, but he's also a reliever.
Yeah.
So
that's cool, I guess. I mean, you can never have too many relievers.
The thing is with the relievers, I'm completely fine with just having them.
Yeah, because I mean, the more you have, the better at the end of the season. I mean,
yeah,
it's all about depth and finding out who who are the 3 guys. Sorry for getting a little off topic there because happened just now, but you can never have too much depth in the bullpen.
I don't think so. I love having extra,
especially because the depth doesn't matter as how good it is until September anyway. Mm-hmm. That's when it's kind of like, all right, now let's kind of pick our guys, and those are the guys that we meet pretty much all the innings at that point. But I mean, depth is good at the beginning of the year. All right, back to the wide receivers here.
Yes, so I do think the start against Washington is a good start.
100% a good start. I think he's going to mess that defense up.
So what I think is it's Garrett Wilson is like he has such a high potential of being good, and he's shown it in games this year. It's just he plays for the Jets. That doesn't help.
Right.
But I feel like there's no world I can't start him. Like there's no world I don't start him. And they play Jacksonville. So it's like, do I start? I feel like I have to start him if he plays.
I feel like you have to as well.
So you would say go Hurts, Wilson, Robinson, Hall, Williams. You know the obvious ones. Schultz. I'm gonna start Cameron Dicker. And then here's my other problem is defense. I have Green Bay's defense and Indianapolis defense. I'm not starting. Green Bay plays Denver. I don't hate it, but it says it's the 27th ranked. I just don't believe that. Like that's a hard matchup. I don't think it is. I mean, I think they're gonna struggle against the Packers defense.
Yeah, I mean,
there's really no defenses out there to get.
Who do the Colts play?
They play Seattle, so I'm not starting them.
Yeah, I think I have to Green Bay though.
And there's really no one to pick up. Yeah, there's nothing on here. I mean, maybe who does New England play? They play Buffalo, and that's the only team that's on there that I'd
consider picking up.
Yeah. So I think I gotta go Packers. I'm gonna need it's gonna be a hard fought win. It's not gonna be an easy win.
Yeah.
But I think with that being said, you agree with the Garrett Wilson start, and then you also believe Wan'Dale Robinson's the next guy.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure.
I think if it's not Garrett Wilson, like say he doesn't end up playing, I think it's Quentin Johnston.
Okay. Jordan Addison does play Dallas.
It just depends on which nine's coming out.
Dallas is the worst defense to throw against. So I'm kind of I have never been this torn about who to start.
Yeah.
I'd say I've always had like a starting roster, and it's just if they're good enough. Um, but my wide receiver core, Neighbors going down early this year, that was really really tough. But you know, you think Schultz should get the start, or do you think Kincaid should get the start? New England or against Arizona?
Arizona.
Yeah, so Schultz. Okay. Yeah. Um.
My team league of my teammates.
Mhm. Yep.
Like I said, it's a 2-week playoff league. So each round is 2 weeks. One round won last week pretty convincingly. And so far in week 1 of round 2, just finished up here. I'm up 5 points heading in to week 2 of round 2.
Oh, so you're in the semifinals?
I'm in. I believe it's the semifinals. Yes. I don't know if we had 8 or 10 guys make the playoffs because I think we have like 14 people in this league.
Okay.
Um,
Should be 8.
yeah, that's the. It is 8. And
So you're in the semifinals and you're winning?
Currently in the semifinals, up 5 going into week 2. Scored 97 to his 92. And PPR. Had a Blake Corum start because I had Rico Dowdle on a bye, and Blake Corum had himself his best career day, which is nice.
Yeah, that was a good game for him, man.
Touchdowns. That's what you like to see on a
It's good stuff.
7-point projection.
It's good stuff.
So yeah, it was especially nice too because Devontae and Pickens both had a combined 15. So, and then Kelsey had another 1.8. So I mean, it was definitely big for Corum to step up like that and put us in a good position for week 2.
That's a big, next guy up start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully, what is the? Do you know what the payouts are?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Gotcha.
It's some pride and punishments. So we're not getting punishments, but I just
congratulations on that. Yeah.
Yeah, I came close last year. Let me tell you.
So can you say what the punishment is?
I don't know what it is actually.
Okay, so you're clear of it.
Yeah.
You're clear of it though. So
that's our problem though. We never decide what the punishment's going to be until like halfway through the season.
See, I think we need to start doing one. I think we've been running it too long, and it doesn't need to be like some of these outrageous ones. I like the 24 hours of like an IHOP or something.
Yeah, something fun. Something that's like
eat every pancake. Like
right.
There's some brutal ones out there, man.
Yeah, our freshman year, the kid who got last had to post a TikTok every single day.
I'd even be fine with that one.
Those ones would be fine, but it was like there's some weird ones in there, and it was pretty funny because it was like someone picked their TikTok each day.
Oh yeah, I would have fun with that one. I feel like that one would probably be the easiest because sometimes it's hard to like
own it a little bit.
Yeah. You're really taking it on the chin. That's like a more serious one, I'd say.
Yeah.
But there's some that are out there that are just kind of like, why are we doing it?
Yeah. Like, I don't want to go run a milk mile. Like that's just
man.
That just doesn't seem fun.
No, honestly, I feel like I'd enjoy the IHOP one too much. So.
I'd probably just be like, I'll eat my pancakes. I'm still staying here all 24.
Yeah, we might need to look into that. I'd love to get a dynasty going. We really need to try.
Yeah, I think if we go dynasty punishment. Like prevent tanking, intentional tanking.
Well, yeah. I feel like it's hard to tell if someone's intentionally tanking, but
True.
I don't mind it on the redraft league. I feel like it's hard because sometimes you kind of sell your team for the future.
Right. No, that's true. That is true. Yeah, that's a good point.
I think tanking's like if we can tell someone's like purposely losing for the first overall pick, like consistently not playing players or maybe forgetting to set lineup, whatever.
Yeah, there's a difference. You're
right. But that being said, let's go to our league that we do run actually. Tough season, man.
Yeah, no, I mean, we just couldn't get anything going. We started off 3-0 or 3-1,
Oh,
and it went south.
you had that big losing streak, didn't you? Was it 7?
And I don't. Was it that many? I don't even know, man.
Let's
It
take
was.
a.
I just know it was brutal. Let's find out here. It was. So yeah, we started off 3-1, and then we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. Lost.
Mm, in a 14-week season, that's just
Yeah, it's
can't
brutal.
happen. Can't happen.
No,
Um,
it really
it's
can't. It
tough. Did you
really.
have any early season-ending injuries? Any tough
Mike
ones?
Evans went down twice, which hurt.
Yeah,
Um, Other than that, I mean, there wasn't. I mean, Ricky Pearsall never really got to play. So that I mean,
I
nothing. He
never
was hurt.
saw him really even being a wide
No, but he
receiver there.
also his first 2 out of 3 games he scored 15 and 19. So it was like there was promise there at least. And then after his injury, he's just been nothing. But I mean, it's just
Which,
been
by the way, there's some people on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, that have said Ricky Pearsall is injury prone when he was shot the first time.
no. You can't say he's in coma. He was really shot in the chest. Like that's just mean. That's just mean. Like you
What
can't
are you
control that kind
doing,
of thing.
man? What are we doing here?
Oh man.
Gosh. So we are recording right now during Monday Night Football, and it's halftime of the Chargers versus Eagles game. And currently, I am in very good position to be off next week and have a bye. I clinched the playoffs last week. I already won my matchup. I've won by a ton. Um, Playing the last place team. The only team that's actually eliminated prior to the final week. What is the team I'm playing this week? That's tough. Tough luck.
That is tough.
Tough luck for the kid. But we also won't be inviting him back next year for what would you call it? I mean, he's not sending his lineups, but he's untrustable.
It's yeah, yeah.
Having some pride about taking your losses on the chin, and
Yeah.
honestly, this is where the punishment needs to come in.
Right.
Because
Thinking next year, fines could be in the
yeah,
catalog.
sure,
Just like if you forget to set your lineup that week, it's a $5 fine. Not that it's like going to be a big fine or anything, but I mean it's a prize
it's
money.
obnoxious. Well, those fines, man, they rack up. You don't
They
want to
do.
get too many unnecessary roughness fines either.
No, yeah,
Um, so we have that going for us. So right now, the team I need to lose to get the bye next week is winning 121.26 to 120.46. So not even a full point. I need Smith and AJ Brown to combine for point 0.8
0.8.
at the bare minimum.
That's one catch.
Yeah. So we should be good. Should be set to have a bye next week. That being said, my roster. So if I skip past week 15 here, go straight to week 16, it'd be. I do have some tough matchups. I know Higgins just went back into concussion protocol, which is
But
why.
giving him an extra week is nice.
Yes, it really is. It's that. This is why that bye week is so big for me. Josh Allen and James Cook need them to perform. Javante's been doing better again the last 2 weeks, like he has been all year. Higgins should be back then. If he's not even back before this week, I hope he doesn't play this week.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't play this week as well, just for his own brain.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he will. Just having that, and they're not in the playoff race anymore. Um, I'd like to keep him out, you know, and then he could come back the next week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I will be starting Cortland Sutton against Jacksonville. I will be starting Dalton Schultz as well. Um, Aaron Jones goes against the Giants, and David Montgomery goes against Pittsburgh. David Montgomery is projected 9 points. It's the first game that I've seen he's been projected under 10. Um, I'm still probably going to start him.
Yeah, I don't see him. I mean, I can understand it being just one of those straight Gibbs games, but he's been. They're trying to get him more involved in offense, which is I mean,
Some would say he looked better last week.
yeah, he rushing for sure.
Yeah, I feel like he's not a problem. But
No,
here's also my thing is I hate having Josh Allen and James Cook. I really tried to trade Josh Allen a couple times. Um, I mean, he is the number one quarterback, but I tried to get like a wide receiver or something out of it.
yeah,
Um, it's hard looking at Joe Burrow, man, when he plays Miami that week. It's tough. But
yeah.
I also
Miami has been playing some better football though.
they have. So I feel like I'm still probably gonna stick with Josh Allen against Cleveland. But I feel like that Miles Garrett, man,
Well,
they
also Cleveland did just let up 32 to Cam Ward and the Titans.
it's true. That's true. I feel like they lost that on purpose though.
It's possible.
I,
That was a
I
big
think it
loss for
is.
them.
Losing to Tennessee is exactly what Cleveland needed to be better for the draft.
Yeah.
So I could have seen that one being a possible loss of purpose, but I don't see them
No,
trying.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. Um, I'm still gonna start Dalton Schultz. Like I said, I don't have a backup tight end. The thing is, like with the tight ends, I'd rather just fill my spots with wide receivers and running backs, and I can just pick up a tight end if Dalton Schultz were to go down. He'll play Las Vegas that week. So Aaron Jones, like I said, he's going against the Giants, so he'll probably start. Garrett Wilson comes back, let's say. Who does he start over? Let's say he could be back this next week. I guess that would determine. I probably say Montgomery.
For championship week or for round two?
Semifinals in this league.
It'd probably have to be Monty.
Just with Aaron Jones going against the Giants, I feel like
Yeah.
I need to start him over Montgomery, but I guess it's also going to depend on what he does the week before and who do they play New Orleans, so it's going to be a tough decision, but I have a couple weeks to think about it, which is good news. Um but I mean, like I said, that bye week is it's so huge. It really is. And then one win, I'm in the championship, and it just makes life that much easier. That being said, we got one more lead to talk about, and that's
That's our
co-GMs.
Which is, hey, we bared down. We got the job done this week. We
Yep.
needed to get the job done. We got the job done, and we're in the dance now because of it.
Yep. Hey, you just got to get there. You just got to get there,
It can happen once you get there.
right? The reason I won last year, right? I was like a 6 seed out of 8.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, we're going up against an okay roster.
So
I mean,
So we'll talk about who we should start. And
well, first off, we'll be going. One of the better players the best player we're gonna be going up against is JSN. You can count on him to have a good game. Hopefully, Sauce can kind of knock him down a little bit, but CD, he's another good player, which he might not play just based off of having a concussion last week. So
it is possible.
it
Yes.
was on a Thursday game though, so it does give him extra time. But fantasy
They're
purposes,
getting-
we don't
getting
want to see
Kittle back,
Jameson
too.
Williams go off. We are getting Kittle back, which is huge.
Our
We don't want to see
QB.
Jameson Williams go off, which hurts a lot because I think he's going to be a key to winning against the Rams. But
I hate having Amika play on Thursday. I hate it unless he
yeah,
has
me
like
too.
it's like yeah, of course he has a good game. You're gonna love it, but
Right.
like it's tough. It's tough. I don't think there's really anyone worth picking up. I think on the waivers.
And I don't think there's
Um,
anyone else that would even be worth starting over him either. Though.
No, I mean just to have right now. I'm just saying like for bench purposes.
Yeah,
Um, I think we still have to start Lamar. I mean, he had a good week this week.
Mhm.
21 points. That's
Looking a
more.
little bit more like himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's able to run more. It's just TJ Watt is very good. So, but Cincinnati don't have that guy. They don't have that guy. So, I think that if they know they have to win that game, I think Lamar's really going to step up. So,
Yeah, I mean that's an absolute must-win for.
yeah.
for Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens.
So I even say if we win this week and they lose, it might be Darnold from there on out.
Yeah, I could see that because it's right back to Pittsburgh, or no, it's New England.
New England and then Green Bay.
That's right. It was sensitive, but
yeah.
Okay.
But how about Godwin? Kind of, looking good the last 2 weeks.
He has been looking better, and I mean, if he has another, he's on our bench. So I mean, if he has another good game this week, I don't hate starting him over Emeka.
Emeka hasn't had over 10 points since week 10 against New England.
Right.
Maybe he'll step up this week. I mean, listen, the targets are getting there. It's just the catches. I mean, he's not catching the football.
Right.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
we got the job done. We're in the dance, and at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, sure is.
For that week at least. But now, hey, one game at a time, one player at a time. Let's
So now that we know who we're starting, so that roster is set, we'd say.
I do think so. I mean, unless an injury happens throughout the week, I think that's our roster.
Sure. And we're gonna play who?
We will be playing Campbell Soup.
Okay. So looking at them right now, we said the roster looks like Jalen Hurts, which sucks because I need him to do good too.
Yeah, who knows which Jalen Hurts we're getting?
Gainwell. Which one is Gainwell? Because I get them confused.
I don't really know.
He's kind of like the more of the starter, but hopefully Miami bears down. He
averages 11. He breaks out every. It feels like he's either 6 points or 30 points. So I mean, looking at his game log right now, 5, 6, 9, 31, 9, 3, 3, 7, 2, 30, 18, 6, 16. So it's boomer bust for him.
For sure. So it looks like he doesn't have AJ Brown in there right now, but that's who would go in for CD. Is he going to start JMO over AJ? I kind of hope so.
As a Lions fan, because I want JMO to do good, but
I want Gibbs to do good that week, brother. Come on.
I do too. I mean, I want both of them to do good, though.
Yeah, sure.
I hope Gibbs gets all the touchdowns.
Yeah.
But I hope JMO helps produce.
Yeah, he gets like one big play and that doesn't touch the football the rest of the game.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know who his tight end is. I mean, he might start Kincaid.
Yeah. Who knows, man?
But he's got RJ Harvey in there, who's pretty solid. So, but he can also have a really bad game. So you just don't know.
Playing a good defense.
So we'll be rooting for Green Bay in more than one way there. I honestly like our chances. If JSN is kind of stopped, I love our chances.
If JSN doesn't have an insane game, I do think we pull out with the win as long as our guys hit their projections.
Yeah, at the bare minimum. So it's a big win to get us into the semifinals is what we're gonna need. Fantasy Hockey picked up a win. Not much to say there. We picked up a couple players here and there. We did make a big goalie pickup. We're up 9 points right now, which is a good day one. We did switch to I think it's Blackwood from Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, everyone makes playoffs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much to say other than I guess just get a better seed, but like just keep attacking wins. And,
yeah, honestly, you don't want to face our team really, though. You don't.
Yeah. That is true. I think that pretty much wraps up fantasy
talk. I think that does. Yeah. Do we want to go ahead and get into my power ranking for this week?
Yeah, let's get into the power rankings.
Okay.
Finish up for the week. This is week 13 or 14.
This is week 14 that we're still in. Yes. So shall I go 10-1 still?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 10, I do have a little bit different looking. I have Philadelphia at 10.
Okay.
They're I don't know what to make of that team. A lot of NFL teams, but it's like Jalen Hurts is not like a great quarterback. Um, so I don't know. There's not much more to say about it, but that's where I would leave him. Um, Now, reminder: this is power rankings, not where the team is or what their record is. Number 9, I'm gonna put the San Francisco 49ers. Not playing this week. It's not good.
They're just finding ways to win this year, though.
They are. They are. They don't have the best defense in the world.
No,
They really
everyone's
don't.
hurt.
They don't.
Everyone's hurt.
They do get hit with the injury bug pretty often. Number 8, I'm gonna put Buffalo Bills there this week.
Mhm.
They did have an impressive win.
It was a good win.
Battling
Stopped
back
Yeah, there.
and in the snow too. It's tough.
It was a
But
fun game to watch.
It's
Too.
yeah, good for them. Happy for them. There's a team that's gonna be left out, and people aren't gonna like it. Maybe they won't. It's the Colts. It's the Colts. They're done. The season's over.
Yeah, it is over. I mean, Daniel Jones is playing great.
Which, by the way, the fact that they're like trying to get Phillip Rivers to come and train with them,
It's
it's ridiculous. He is 44 years old and has not played football since
2021.
2021. It's crazy. It's crazy for sure.
Rest up to Daniel Jones. Hope he does get better.
Yeah, sure.
It sucks, man. Indiana sports, they've been getting to all their stars, man. You hate to, I mean, Tyrese in game 7, but you hate to see, but you never should have played him. Understand what he did.
Yeah. And Indy can't have anything nice. At least they get the Big Ten tournament, though.
See, good for them.
Yeah. I mean,
Just out there playing. So,
it's crazy, man. It really is. Number 7, I'm gonna put the Bears there. Still a good football team. It's not a bad loss. They weren't blown out.
no, it's
Caleb
it
Williams, it just
Caleb Williams, man.
the final play of the game, and I'd rather have Caleb Williams than Justin Fields. I can officially say it now.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't think that come draft time. I did not think that.
Last year.
No, I didn't either. Justin Fields he always ends well. So that's why I'm kind of thinking back to fantasy is Garrett Wilson. Because I know Tyrod Taylor went down, so if Justin Fields is starting, Justin Fields just loves to be a great football player the final 3 weeks of the season. It's crazy. So I don't think it's a bad loss, but if you go back and watch the film on that final play, he had DJ Moore was a shorter pass who would have beat the defenders to the end zone. So tough for them. Tough loss.
They have a negative point differential as a football team.
It's tough, and I that's what I mean. Like I don't know what to make of the Eagles because they beat Eagles. They're a weird they're a weird team, man.
Like they're having an unfathomable amount of takeaways on defense,
Yeah,
and then it's just like they don't have a good defense though. That's the thing. They just take the ball away a lot. It's weird. It's Cleveland Indian style football.
It really is. It's weird. So I'm going on number 6 here, correct?
Yes.
Number 6 for me. I'm gonna be putting the Lions there. I thought
I'd probably have them in that 6 to 8 range as well.
Yeah, I think they're good, but then they've won one, lost one, won one, lost one for the last
500 club for the last 2 months now.
Yeah, so I don't know what to make of them. I want to see them beat a good team.
This is
Their last 2 wins, I believe, are Washington.
Is going to determine how good of a team. Just even if they don't even have to win, if they just play a good football, it's competitive from this first snap to the last.
Sure. So with that being said, I'm going to put the Packers right above them at 5. Just now I'm kind of putting in the factor the head-to-head. Now a win over the Bears.
The division.
Yeah, I have to put them there. And then the top 4 seems pretty solidified. Number 4, I am going to go with the Patriots. I don't care about the record. I still think Drake May is just going to choke eventually here down the line. Um, he's not my MVP either, so I don't want to hear that anymore. Number two, I'm gonna put Seattle. Or I'm sorry, number three, I'm gonna put Seattle. Three is gonna be Seattle. Good for Sam Darnold, man.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I'm still waiting to see if the end of the year last year Sam Darnold comes out. I hope it doesn't because I do like Sam Darnold, but
you would have loved it last year, but now with him being on a different team,
right,
I can understand it. I like Sam Darnold. He's a pretty cool dude.
he's
If
a
you've
cool,
ever seen anything about him, he's a pretty cool dude.
yeah, he's a good guy.
But I can't put them over 10 straight win Denver Broncos.
Good for them. Good for them.
It's nuts. It's nuts. It really is. They are a really good
We're
football
back-
team.
we're probably back in- Really,
Yeah. But going back to New England, they haven't played anybody.
no,
They have
win over the Bills and win over the Bucks, but the Bucks are not looking like that good of a team anymore. So it's like
right.
the Bills are really their only good win that they have all year. They play them again, I believe, right? They play them again.
You
I
know
think they
what?
played
I'm not sure on that.
I believe they play them one more time. I don't remember if they played them twice or not in split, or if they're.
Sure.
But I think they play them one more time. If they beat the Bills, then then we can start having some more talks. But I mean, they are still 11-2, right? So I mean, they're a good football team.
They're a good
but
football
how good
team.
of a football team are they?
Yeah. What can they actually do against a real team? And this is why I think they're going to fold in the playoffs. Man, Smith and AJ Brown just are loving to flirt a little dangerously there. There's 5 minutes and 30 seconds in the third quarter left, so there's still definitely a good amount of time, but I do not want to have to turn that game on. Let's just say that.
I have it on the background. I think we're about to get that ball.
Okay, that's good. That's good. And then number one, it's still the Rams.
Yeah, I mean, until they either lose badly or just look bad for multiple weeks in a row, I think they're probably the number one until
They're my Super Bowl favorites too.
I
wouldn't even say like my number one every year would be my Super Bowl favorite.
No. Yeah, definitely not. I mean, like, because last year the Lions are probably number one in the power ranking every single week, or one or two every single week, and they weren't the Super Bowl favorites. It was always the Chiefs still.
So would you say that the Colts are the last team in, right?
I would say the Texans at this point. The Texans, they started off 0-3 and they're 8-5 now.
They're in the same conference, right? Or same division?
I think they might be tied for first now as well. That division is actually getting kind of competitive with records wise, because even Jacksonville, I think they're 8-5 as well. Oh, Jacksonville's 9-4. Actually, they're kind of quietly 9-4. I don't think they're a good team still. But...
I don't see. So, the Colts are out of the playoffs as we speak.
Okay.
I do think with how bad they are, the Ravens could take them over. I don't know why this thing has the Chiefs below the Ravens, because they won head to head, and I'm pretty sure that's what that would go off of first. So
yeah.
But if we finish with a better record, we still have a chance at the division. Got to beat the Steelers. We got to start with Cincy, win that game. But 4 weeks left, so they play Cincy, New England, Green Bay. I think New England's at home, Cincinnati's away, Green Bay's away, Pittsburgh's away. So they got a tough road there, but can very well sneak in.
Personally, I would say Houston would be the next team out, and then the Colts.
Mm-hmm. I can't put the Colts in really on the next team out anymore.
No, I mean they're Houston's playing some really.
I meant for the playoffs, but for the next team out, I would say Houston as well.
Yeah, they're a really good defense. CJ Stroud's starting to pick it up. Nico Collins starting to pick it up. The run game's picking it up a little bit too. Is Joe Mixon coming back at all this year? Or?
I don't know. I really don't.
But
Um,
so that's your power rankings for this week.
yep, yep. So now we're done with NFL, I believe.
Yes.
Getting into college football, we quite a weekend. A little
Conference
controversy.
championship.
And do you want to get into what you have, or you want me to get into myself first?
Take yourself first.
Okay. So my cell is going to be, which I'm sure you have your cell. It might be this or related to college football.
Sort of.
Okay. Well, my cell is where College Game Day was. I get that it's like the SEC, whatever, Georgia, Bama.
It shouldn't be big.
It should have been the number one and number two team in the country. As much as you don't like Ohio State,
The only
that's the
undefeated.
number. Yes, 100%. And it just shows how much the bias is crazy, and it's just obnoxious. I can't stand it. Like, you have the two best teams in college football. I'm sorry, Ohio State and Indiana are the best two teams. No one else is. I don't think anyone else is close. I don't. I really don't.
I
Um,
mean, I feel like you can make an argument for Georgia. I think
I
Georgia.
don't. I don't. I think Ohio State.
Texas Tech you can talk about, but
I don't see what. Here's the thing with Ohio State, though. I don't think they're going to go on the run that they did last year. I think they could win it all, but I don't think they're going to murder everyone like they did last year.
no.
That was
Yeah.
nuts. One of the most ridiculous, probably the most dominant sports run I've ever seen. That's the most playoff run I've ever
Who did
seen.
they play in the championship again?
Um,
Notre Dame. That's right.
Notre Dame,
Notre
and they
Dame.
dominated
Which,
them,
by
right?
the way, is my sell. Notre Dame
Yeah.
selling Notre Dame. I mean, ridiculous. Like it's like a child not getting what they want. They didn't deserve to be in. They're not in the conference. They're two of their three hardest games they lost. So it's like, how are you going to reward that over a team that deserves it more, like Tulane or Miami, even, who beat them
Yeah.
head to head? By the way, it's
Yeah, Miami makes me mad. They have two losses, Notre Dame.
yeah.
Okay, I do think the Alabama bias is a little bad. I think they could have made it in over Bama.
See, I understand that, but at the same time, it's like Bama was a clear lock before the SEC championship. So it's like how you can't punish them for losing the SEC championship.
Right, but if Notre Dame plays in a conference, here's my thing is if Notre Dame plays in a conference, right? Let's even say they're in the Big 12, they win. They take their loss in the Big 12, right? They lose to Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I say that they're probably in over Bama.
And that's my thing. It's like just playing one less game. You disinclude the game anyway.
Yeah.
I think they only get in because they're Bama.
Yeah, probably.
But I do think them crying about this makes it so much better that Bama got in.
Yes, and that's why they're my sell, because of the crying about it. Like,
Yeah.
just refusing to participate in a bowl game because of it is very soft.
Yeah.
Like,
If it BYU though, I feel like BYU like
they could have made it in too.
I think BYU deserves to be in.
Yeah, I mean,
I saw their chances. It was 99 if they beat Texas Tech, and it was 0 if they lost their conference championship game, and that was their second loss of the season. I don't know. I think
they
Bama's
probably
like
should have let BYU in over Bama.
I think the power
Or
ranking
Miami.
Bama's a better team.
Was Miami the ACC championship conference winner? No, No, Virginia was, right? Or was
No,
it Duke?
Duke
upset
won.
them.
Duke won. Yeah.
Okay, so why
Miami?
was Miami in?
What conference is Miami in? Are they in the ACC?
ACC. Yeah, why in the world is Miami?
What is their record?
10-2? They didn't make the conference championship.
See, and that's my thing with not being in a conference really bothers me. That's not what bothers me. I just don't like Notre Dame because their stupid mascot. I don't like the school. I don't like their coach. Their coach is a prick. But there's many reasons why I don't like them. But them not playing in a bowl game. But listen, it's not even just that. There's other teams that have declined bowl games.
Yeah, but it's not about the declining bowl game, It's just about
Whining about not being
whining
in.
about.
That's your
Yeah,
sell.
it's
But
like a child not getting what they want and crying about it.
But the problem is with college football is you can decline this, and it's like it's already enough where these players aren't playing like when K9 did not play in their bowl game. It's
Yeah,
like they're already doing that, but for
yeah,
them not to play the game at least, like
yeah.
it's like I said, it's
You
more
could
than
you
just
could have at
Notre
least
Dame.
given your second and third string guys an opportunity to play college football. Like people that are never touching the field.
Some of those guys probably aren't even playing anyway.
Exactly. So it's like just let them play.
Add a trophy. Like the pride
Yeah.
is not there. It's this is why NIL is a problem. And NIL is such a big problem, and it needs to go.
Well, I
I
mean
don't.
that's the thing. Like they can't have any pride because they don't play for anything in conference. They schedule whoever they want. They like if they're in a conference, it's a different story.
But teams in general, they don't care because there's been other teams already this year that are declining.
That's the problem. College football is so broken right now, and for so many different reasons.
I
But
think it's third on the charts right now of college sports.
I mean, the games themselves are fun to watch, but it's just like
I think
everything that goes on with around it.
I think that's where it ranks third. I think watch wise it's two. I think basketball's still better. Um, but I think overall I'd take college hockey season over college football. There's just plus the talent is it's crazy watching. It's like all star teams. I mean, sure they have NFL prospects on these teams, like some of the top guys, but like you you don't really see top NHL guys playing for like a lower school, where you like Josh Allen went to Wyoming. So that's why I kind of think it's kind of cool. You're just watching like all star team, like when Michigan State were playing this week, and there's like
15 jobs.
like, I no, I think that was just one. I think that was Michigan State has like 14 draft picks. But the announcers for the game, by the way, on Big Ten Network Plus were so bad that which was the second game of the series that it was so bad because they kept saying, "Oh, this guy's gonna play with this guy in the future." Like they said it like a couple times. It's like, all right, we get it. But then they kept saying it. It's like, dude, you gotta stop saying it. Like, yes, they're like, oh, they're gonna play with each other in Team USA for the World Juniors. Like, awesome, man. Like, they hate each other right now, and that's the thing with hockey is they're so prideful for their team. Like they both know they're going to play for so and so team, but they will die for the team that they're playing on
Yeah, I
currently.
mean, like
That's why
hockey
hockey
is
is
one of
so
the most
cool.
loyal sports. Like,
I think it is the most,
it's, I mean, it's hard to say
especially in the
it's not.
college world.
Yeah, I mean, even like when I was younger, and like we're playing for our own team or something, like you're fighting for your guys. Like you will literally drop the gloves and fight on the ice,
Yeah,
whether it's to stick up for your goalie who you might not even really like,
yeah,
or your teammate who you don't like. He's your brother on the ice, and you'll fight for him,
yeah,
or he'll fight for you, or
yeah.
it's just,
I do think that's what's super cool about like that rivalry, especially. It's like some of those guys are foreign. Some of them aren't from the state. They don't know anything about this. They buy into it. Some
they
of
play
them
hockey.
they're both first round draft picks, and somehow they both play on the same team. Like maybe they're draft picks from a different year or whatever. They're gonna they know this guy personally. They've played with him on a club team or a AAA team wherever they came from beforehand, right?
Mhm.
I shouldn't say club, but it's a AAA team wherever they came from. They played with each other. Now they're fighting against each other just because
Right.
how loyal they are to their team. So that's why I think it's pretty cool. And I've kind of enjoyed hockey more over the last couple of years where it's grown on me, and I just love watching. Like I think in person, hockey is my favorite sport to watch.
Oh, 100%. It's fast paced. There's pretty much
There's
no
always
stopping.
action.
There's always action. I mean, there's never a boring hockey game.
Yeah,
Whether your team is winning, losing, it's still going to be a fun game because if your team's losing, you're probably going to be getting a fight. If your team is winning, they're scoring goals and it's a good game.
yeah,
Close games, high scoring games, low scoring games.
and the overtime is done better than any
Oh
other
my
sport.
god, overtime is so good.
And
Like, it's just
I do agree that playoffs, right? Any kind of playoff, it should be 5 on 5
yeah,
and
for sure.
and repetitive.
Hmm.
So I do Like I respect that 100%. And same way with like the guy starting on second base,
Mhm.
which it might need to be looked into for 15 innings plus.
Yeah, no, that was
Like
yeah.
I wouldn't mind that. I see. I wouldn't mind that. Like let's say even
Because
ha,
it's not like it's that big of a difference either, though. Because you still game plan against it, and it's like it's still not an automatic run with a runner on second base.
no, it's a different strategy you have to play.
Mm-hmm.
So I wouldn't
And
mind that
they
for like
prepare, they
a certain
prepare
amount
that.
of innings, like
Yeah.
how college football is. It's like they play the first overtime and then the second overtime you have to go for two after you score a
Mhm.
touchdown. Then third overtime it's just 2 point conversions. I wouldn't mind seeing that for like let's say go to a third overtime in the playoffs.
Go to
But
3-on-3 after
three on
that.
three after that. Say
How would you feel about this? Just kind of spitballing here. First overtime's 5-on-5, second 4-on-4. If they
I
somehow
love
get
it. I love it. I feel like I talked to your dad about that one.
did you
Maybe
know?
I have. I feel like I've talked about that. I've
Because
heard
I
that.
know me and my dad used to always play like Red Wings seasons in the NHL, like back in the
Hmm.
day. And I think that's how we had our playoffs: 5-on-5 to 4-on-4 to 3-on-3.
It's really not a
So,
bad idea at all. I think NBA has the worst. I mean, there's really only one way you can do it.
which,
Maybe
like, I
maybe
mean,
make it shorter,
yeah, like two, like what do they have? 5 minutes?
5 minutes. So maybe like
Or like a
three.
2 minute drill. 2.5, 3.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that could be fun.
but I'm disliking college football. It's in a bad place right now. It really is.
Yeah, I'll watch my team, but I'll watch some of the
Yes,
big.
I'm still gonna root
Like,
for Michigan State,
uh,
right?
I'm always going to root for Michigan. I'm gonna watch them when they play Texas
Yeah,
on
you're never
the.
gonna make me stop.
Yeah, I mean,
It's gonna need to be terrible for me to have
yeah.
to stop.
I mean, I
But
know I didn't go to Michigan, but I've been a fan since I
yeah,
learned what
I
football
I
was.
think it's
So that's
ridiculous
my
for people to say like you didn't go there.
yeah. I mean, you grow up watching them. They're your favorite team. You
It's,
know,
it's just
especially
it's
because
another
like
team.
a
It's
school
it's
like Michigan or Michigan State. You might not get into like when you try to apply. You might not go to school at all. You might
right.
might
Like you
have
could be.
family that went there or something. Like why?
I don't
I
think
didn't play for the Tigers. Why do I have to? Like, why can't I root for
right.
them? You know?
And
Like,
you know what? I'll always live by that. And they're always we. They are always we.
yeah,
We play at one this week. You know,
yeah,
it's that.
yeah,
Um, yeah, college football's in a bad place. But the Pat Fitzgerald signing and Jonathan Smith is finally gone. I've
yeah.
never heard him say "Go Green" once. I honestly, people are saying like "Good luck" to him. I couldn't care less. Goodbye. I really, I don't. I mean, he didn't do anything here. He brought Aiden Childs, and I don't know. I'm not. Joe Rossi staying. Love that. So a couple of things I've seen is Pat Fitzgerald. He signed on Monday. Um, I believe we played Tuesday in basketball. I can't remember who we played. Oh, we played Iowa. He
Yeah,
was at that game. He was courtside.
he got pumped up. He
Yep.
pumped up the crowd.
Pumped up the crowd. He was at the first Michigan State Michigan game at Munn,
Mm-hmm.
and he's up on the glass, smacking it, hype. Then he was there against Duke. He's hyping up the
Yeah,
crowd.
I
Like
mean, it definitely. I got to imagine it helps coaching in the Big Ten previously.
yeah,
Just to like know what it's like to coach for a Big Ten team because it's not the Pac-12. The Big
yeah,
Ten is much more competitive. It's much more um, rivalry based than the Pac-12. So I mean, he got into it, and that's things you love to see as a Michigan State fan, as a college fan. I mean,
hmm
yeah,
yeah. Um, it's good. It's good for the culture there. And then the $401 million, 100 of that is going to be NIL money.
yeah, that's
That's a
that's good for
lot.
Michigan State.
That's needed.
That, yeah, I got to imagine that's for all sports.
Yeah, but you got to
I mean,
imagine some of
everybody's
these
going to be going to
sports are
football.
not. Football and basketball. I can't even imagine that Izzo's going to want to use a ton. Maybe he will.
Yeah,
I do think future wise, because that's an investment.
yeah,
Izzo leaves, that NIL money might start being a lot more basketball. But
yeah.
Izzo's rosters right now is 3 million, and like most uh, big time schools have a um, higher payroll. I mean, Kentucky has like a $22.5 million, um, which 1-0 Red Wings against the Canucks right now.
I was just about
Just
to say
scored.
that. We just saw Van Riemsdyk, another
He
one.
he's been hot.
He's
He's
been
been
hot.
hot. So I
Yeah.
really like him, and the kids are playing. The kids are
Kids
playing.
are playing. Kids are playing.
Finney's been he's been
He's been
good this
balling all
year.
year.
Um,
I would like
Patrick
to see
Kane's pretty hot.
Soderblom.
I was
I'd
gonna
like to see
say,
Soderblom step it up a little bit.
yeah,
He's kind of been a whole lot of
empty.
nothing.
I'd say the same about Raymond.
Hmm.
I don't think like we made a couple years ago he was just so good, and now he's just like not what we paid him.
Yeah, I mean he still does have 10 assists, 21 goals, or 10 goals, 21 assists. So it's and he missed a couple of games, but with the contract that he just signed to, he's been better. He's been better
Late,
as
yeah.
of recent. But
It's
I
just
would like
not
to see
like
him really
what I
step
thought he was
up.
gonna develop into it. Is like a couple years ago, you're like, oh my god, like this next year he should be doing this now. It's not doing it.
He still is only 23, so he's got tons of time.
He does, but it's just when
But
are we gonna get one of those players that's just
really good at 18.
yeah. I feel like every team gets one,
Mhm.
and then we never have good luck in the draft lottery either. So
No, I mean, no Detroit teams do.
no,
Really.
which the lottery is dumb.
I hate the lottery. I understand why they do it, but I hate the
I
lottery.
do too. I do too.
Um, Career year for Larkin, though. It's
Yeah,
always
he's doing
thing I
good.
love to see. Um, the hometown kid, he's on pace for. I think I told you the other day, like what 40 something goals and 40 something assists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honestly, I do think there. If he's not from here, he's not our captain. I don't think he really has the captain materials. I think he's a great hockey player, but
who would be our captain then? Just
I don't see one right now. Um,
that
but
being
how about
said,
Ben Sherratt though?
No, he's been playing really good.
I-
But back to Larkin. We don't know what goes on in the locker room at the same
Sure,
time,
but
though.
you do
He's a
see
quiet leader,
you see things about other players and just the
Yeah.
things that they do on the ice, and you see behind the scenes stuff, and you don't see that about the Red Wings. You don't see that
Yeah.
about Larkin ever. Um,
Yeah, my only guess would be just quiet leader type of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I can think of. But
I really honestly Ben Sherratt though I can't believe what he's doing right now.
yeah,
It's very surprising.
Saquon Barkley, 52-yard rushing touchdown.
Nice. Going against him and the one league of Murdy gets smoked in. Um, oh, that went to the wrong league. There it is.
You got the reception.
Got a few points at least. AJ Brown's got 10.5 now, and to think he keeps sending me Devonta Smith. I don't want him. He at the beginning of the year, I'd say yeah, he was like there. He was better than AJ Brown, and even towards the middle of the year. But AJ Brown's been good the last few weeks. Smith's been absent, so Smith's really just like kind of a downfield threat. And it's just they don't really, yeah. So I don't want him. He offered me Ertz beforehand. It's not like if it's much of an upgrade. If it is, I technically he is, but now he's hurt. Which our deadline needed to stop earlier.
Yeah, I think next year we stop it.
I don't know what happened this year because it's always been earlier.
I thought I said it for last week, but I must have accidentally clicked a week in advance
Yeah,
when setting it. Which I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but it's one of those little minor mistakes.
yeah,
But,
for sure. Really wanted to see the Pistons be in the cup, man.
yeah, I mean, of course, they would go on a 13-game winning streak to tie the franchise record and then lose their next two cup games.
Yeah, I mean, they kind of a bad loss to the Celtics. You just can't allow Derek White to go off like that. I mean, that's just you can't allow that to happen. Sasser was sent down. I think we might have talked about that
I
already.
think we talked about that last week.
But we lost back-to-back cup games against Celtics on the road. So yeah, that's tough. I can't remember much about that game. I feel like we had a chance at the end
Which game?
against the Celtics. Like we had a shot at the end.
Yeah, that's right. That was Cade had 3 free throws.
That's
We had
right.
to make all 3 to tie it up.
He's
Which
got to
I mean,
make those.
I got to imagine that's really hard to make. I mean, it's hard. I'm not a good basketball player myself, but I mean, it's already hard enough to make 3 free throws in a row.
Mhm.
Not adding the pressure of got to make all 3 or you lose. Definitely sucks, but he's got to make them.
He's got your top. If he's gonna be your top player, you gotta have like we gotta.
He has been much better in the clutch this year than he has been in the
He's
previous
been better. I'd say he's been better
He
at the
does
in
have
the.
the second most clutch points in the NBA.
Well, that's
But
because like the minutes, the minutes are so much. It's like 3 minutes in.
I think it's
It's 2 or 3.
2, but it's within a certain score. I don't know what the score is.
Yeah,
Uh,
but with game winners, he don't.
yeah,
He doesn't
he's only
have
got
that.
one in his career.
And that was the against Miami Heat last year.
Was it the Heat? I wasn't sure if it was the Heat or the
Yeah, they
Knicks.
won on the road against the Heat.
Okay.
But then the Magic loss. It was just bad basketball.
It was kind of a similar deal.
Well, the thing is, we keep getting these big leads. Because I don't think we ever had a lead against the Celtics like that was big. I think that was a game that was
dominating from the beginning, and then we came back and took a small lead, maybe, and then
maybe no. I think I'm thinking of the wrong game. Because the Magic game is the game where Cade tried to throw it off the. No, he did. He threw it off the front of the rim on his free throw,
and then
kicked
we
it out
had
to.
it was bad.
There was
bad
never a shot. Yeah. No,
Couldn't get fully open.
no.
Which, by the way, that was the most perfect.
The most perfect one I've ever seen.
I've never seen that good before.
Maybe the Celtics game was just close the entire time too. I can't remember which game I'm thinking about. Did we lose another one in between?
We won the Heat game where we were up like 20 with 8 minutes left, and then
It was
we
the
won by 4.
Bucks game. The
The
Bucks
was
game.
that was just a bad game.
Because we were up by so much. We were up. Yeah, we were winning that game, and we just got outscored by 11 points in the. Yeah, it can't get outscored by 11 points in the final quarter. And that was the game where
That
Cade.
was the cup game, right?
No, the second Bucks game. I think we won the cup game against the Bucks.
Okay.
This is the game where Giannis went down early,
Yeah, that's right.
and then
Mhm.
Kevin Porter had like 30 against us.
There's like some random dude in every single game just scores like 30.
Yeah, I don't think our defense is terrific on the perimeter. So it's usually those kinds of guys. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty good around the rim. That was a game. Another like game-winning shot we had for Cade. Honestly, it was a terrible play. It was just an ISO step back, and he airballed it. It was terrible.
Which one, Bucks?
Yeah,
I didn't watch it. I didn't see
it was a bad. I like honestly, and I believe this was a game. Tobias was having like a really good game this game. I mean, is that probably the guy you're gonna give it to? No, I think normally you'd probably give this to like Duncan, but I don't believe Duncan played this game. I don't think he did. No, Duncan didn't. So Cade's taken the shot, but he's already 1 for 6 from 3, and then airball the last one. He's not your best 3-point shooter.
No.
Missed Malik Beasley.
And Malik Beasley's a closer too. Like that's what he did last year in that run at the end of the season. Like he's a closer. He'll make those clutch shots, those clutch threes to ice the game or win the game.
I don't know if I mind giving that to Jenkins there.
No, yeah, he's already done it once or twice this year.
Yeah. Or even really like just seeing a play. I just hate seeing we don't like Cade's not an ISO player for a 3.
No, he's good ISO for midi or
just getting a bucket, but like you need a game winner. You probably need to call up a play. We don't have someone that's gonna.
We don't have Curry or
James Harden. We don't have someone that's gonna take a pull up 3 there.
Mm-hmm.
So It's tough. It's tough. We really need Beasley back. Um,
I don't think he's coming back though. I think
I
I saw reports that he's signing overseas.
it's probably taken too long. I mean, the thing is, he's probably innocent. Um,
Mhm.
just one of those cases where he's innocent, and they just want to make him look. They make him look bad.
Trevor
Whatever.
Bauer situation different.
Yeah. Well, but I think the only thing difference is Malik Beasley can bang in this league.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Trevor Bauer can bang in the MLB anymore.
Not anymore, but at the time, like
Yeah. Oh, when he first got, yeah. But like since they found out he was innocent, from then
it
on
was
he's
too
been,
late. It just took way too long for him
yeah,
to
because
get the
he's not doing good in whatever league he plays in.
He did really good in the Mexican League the year after.
The year after
Um,
he's found innocent,
yeah.
But he moved
Yeah.
leagues, didn't he? Isn't he?
Well, he started in Korea, went to Mexico, and then back to Korea, I believe. I could flip that. I could have flipped that.
I
But
feel like he did good in Korea.
I think he did okay to start in Korea and then got really bad. And I know he
I
did
feel
good.
like I think he just struggled in Mexico this year
Okay. So maybe it was Mexico, Korea,
because
Mexico.
he's like in the minor leagues of whatever league he's in right now, and he's struggling there. So, um, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
on that note, just really quick about MLB winter meetings this week. I'd like to see some big names get signed this week, just so we have a little bit of MLB content.
I would like to see Kyle Finnegan. I think that's my top
I would
guy
love
right now.
100% top re-sign. High leverage pen guy.
Mhm.
Pairs really nicely with Will Vest. And
I'd love to see if the Fairbanks too. But
Yes.
but the thing
Yes.
is with Fairbanks, it's like, but if you sign Fairbanks, are you signing Finnegan too?
Yes.
You think so?
Again,
Who-
I mean,
who-
like I said earlier, you can never have too many high leverage bullpens.
Yes, but do you think if we sign Finnegan, it's gonna be harder to sign Fairbanks?
Mhm.
Fairbanks is a closer. Will Vest is our closer. I'd go to.
I think for Fairbanks, I mean, it gets to a point as a closer, high leverage reliever, or whatever you want. Because, like, again, AJ Hinch doesn't really call someone a closer. It's high leverage or low leverage or medium leverage guys, which I kind of like because
It's never gonna be the same closer every game.
no, which it's going to be majority Will Vest. But I think if Fairbanks wants to,
If he's focused on being a closer, he's not gonna come here.
No, he's not going to come here. But if he really wants to win and have a chance, I do think
It's not
Tigers
gonna be
do have a
Tampa
chance.
Bay.
It's not going to be with Tampa Bay. It's not going to be with. I can't think of a certain team off the top of my head right now, but the Tigers have a really good chance of.
I
winning.
think I do think we win that one. I think we get him. I don't. Bregman's not going to come here. I think Bregman's. I think he's going to Red Sox again. I think he's just going to. Yeah, I didn't think that earlier, but we don't have interest in him anymore.
No.
But the trade that you had sent me earlier, of the idea of, not to cut you off there, but the Colt Keith and
Reese Olson and Colt Keith from Cattell.
I'm fine giving up draft pick as well.
Yeah, or just another prospect or something.
Yeah, so not
Yeah.
someone up on the food chain, but
No, someone in not in the top 30, but someone who could potentially make some time.
right,
in the big.
because Melton, I trust Melton more. I trust Job more when he
The
comes
only
back.
thing, I saw he might not come back until September, which kind of sucks. But like,
I don't think that's real. There's no way
That's what
he
Scott
got
Harris-
hurt, and
Scott Harris said that.
I don't
But-
think that's gonna.
Well,
There's no way.
I think he's back in July, or June.
He got
even.
hurt in like June.
Yeah, I know, but it's just
Well, how much worse is his injury than everyone else's?
I don't know. My only guess would be just because he is so young, not trying to rush him too quickly.
It's true, but I'm saying, but
back to
long
the
term,
time
I
injury.
trust him more than I trust Joe more than Olsen.
You see, if we're going off of straight performance, I'll take Olsen. But Olsen, his only problem is he just can't stay healthy, which sucks.
He can't stay healthy, and he can't go deep into a game either.
No, he can't. He really can't. Like he'll have his
Joe-
occasional-
Job,
I think he had one or two past 6 innings.
yeah, he's kind of like Mize, and if we can only really have one of those guys.
Right, and Mize towards the end of the season started to go deeper into games,
We
or playoffs at least. But
we don't trust him going deeper into. I do. I trust him
I
going
do.
deeper into
No,
games.
I do.
I don't know
mean,
why we don't.
especially middle of the year, like between June and even May to August. Let him go 7 innings, even if he gives up a
I
ton
would
of
even
runs.
say, was it game 4 that he was throwing and we pulled him super early?
I know it was
We were at home, so it was game
game
3 or
two
4.
of the wild card. Um, I know a different game than what you're talking about, but
Yeah.
he 3 innings. He only gave up one hit, just happened to be a home run.
Yeah.
Um, he could have for
Well,
sure won it longer.
yeah, and he could have and saved arms, right? But I feel like, and that maybe that's a different because it's a different kind of series. But
Yeah,
the
but
5 game
again,
series,
LDS, he went I think 3, maybe 4 innings again, and he
I
was really good.
he was doing really good. He
Yeah,
struck out Cal first time around.
yeah,
I feel like we misuse our starters
and I think
sometimes.
Julio. I think he struck out Julio as well,
Yeah, he had like a good 4
or Randy. He had two
strikeouts.
strikeouts in the first inning. Actually,
I
I think
think he
he
had like
had
4 strikeouts in 4 innings.
strikeouts in the first. Yeah,
I think we sometimes misuse our pitching. That's what I think we could use
yeah.
more.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not. I like I said, like Pete, if he wants to win, yeah, sign here, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if he's so fixated on being a closer, he's got to go somewhere else then. Um,
In general, I'd just like to see some MLB players being signed. I'm tired of this really boring December.
yeah, but
Like it used to be
with
real fun in December.
I don't know if I can trust Olsen more than Job. I think Job's is going to have a better career.
Oh, 100%. I think so too. I mean, there's a reason why Job was a number 2, top 5 prospect in baseball. At one
He
point.
throws hard, and
He's
he's
hard. His stuff moves like crazy.
yeah. I mean, he was having
I think one injury, he started to really turn it up.
he had just as many wins as Skubal, if not, he was winning
Yeah,
every
I
game.
think he had more actually. No, because I think it was his first like 12 starts or something like that. Tigers didn't lose, which
Yeah.
is like a record or something
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I think he tied
Or
record,
got
right?
close to a record or something.
Yeah, I think he tied it. Maybe he was just short, but he was very close. I like Job. I think he's a better pitcher than
When
Olsen.
he comes back, do you think he turns in like to at least like a slow ramp up type of thing? Do you think he starts off as like a opener and like a 3 inning opener,
Like
just
kind of what we do with
like a Montero?
yeah.
Not necessarily open someone for him, but like have him be the opener.
Well, I feel like with every pitcher they tend to do that. They give him
Yeah.
like a leash.
Yeah,
I think it depends what we're at and who we have.
where he's at with his recovery,
Yeah.
and how he's feeling.
Like if he feels good and he's ready to go and we kind of need to start winning a little bit.
So maybe what I was hearing from Scott Harris was saying by the time September comes, that's when he's going to be like full go. Then
Yeah, I mean that's fine too. I mean that's the best time. I feel like we're still going to be in the play. We'll still make the playoffs, but we got to win this division, and
I think it's a really weak division next year, though.
it is. And that's why I'm saying right now, if we don't at least win the division, so if we don't win the division, it's World Series or bust, and nothing else is successful.
Yeah, at least making it to the ALCS.
I don't call that a successful season without the Central.
At the very least, you can't fall short in the ALDS again.
No, not for a third straight year.
And not making the ALCS and not winning the division. You got to at least win the division or at least make it to the ALCS at the very least.
I think they need to make it there, but I still say no Central, making it to ALCS but losing. I don't think that's a winning season again.
Well, because I mean, if the Tigers go out and win 88 games, let's say that's a good season, right? A regular season,
Mm-hmm.
and they somehow don't win the division. Because,
I think that wins the division, honestly.
Let's just say for some reason Kansas City has like a really good year.
Yeah,
because they could for sure.
Yeah,
but let's just say they win 90 games and just become like they're just like a really good team all of a sudden. They have good prospects, pitching, whatever. And the Tigers win 88 games and don't win the Central. I'm not going to be mad about the regular season at all. But then you really got to come perform.
Well, I wasn't terrible. Well, I guess the way we ended it,
It sucked the way we ended for sure. But
it just carried into the playoffs too. I mean, one of the worst offensive teams, and it's probably the worst collapse in sports history.
Yeah, it's up there for sure.
And you don't agree with this, but I think it's more embarrassing than 28 straight losses. We had a 13. No, how many game lead do we have? 15. The highest it's ever been.
I think 16.5.
The highest it's ever been, and we had 10 games with 2 weeks left in the season.
Was it that many?
It might have been. I think it was 2.5, but it was 10. It was 10 games. That can't happen. That cannot happen.
It just depends on how you look at those two. I think 28 straight losses versus that. It's like 28 straight losses is like you were a bad team from the beginning at that point. So it's like, but 28 is still ridiculous.
28 is bad, but we had some bad players and Monty Williams.
Tigers was worse.
I do think that like in the NBA is the easiest sport to lose 28 straight games.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you want to get into our new game here we have this week? It's similar to last week, kinda.
Yeah, but just instead of going with 3 athletes apiece, we're just going simple 1 athlete, 20 questions. Can be current or all time. All yes no questions or pretty much yes no questions.
Yeah.
Like if you ask me like, is he past or present, then that's the same thing as a yes no question.
So, and this will determine draft order this week. So
this week, yes.
For this week,
if you guess it within the 20 questions,
yes,
because I do it.
And after this, I feel like we should announce what we have coming on Sunday.
Yes.
We do have an in-person pod, but we also have something else. So nothing will be posted about this 20 questions, maybe clips if there's anything good from it. But the Keep 3 Cup 5 and draft you have to vote on. It's my Keep 3 Cup 5.
I set up the draft 3.
Yep. With that being said, are you writing this down?
Yeah, I'll keep track of how many questions.
Okay, I'll just keep track of my answers. I'm not doing a player this week. I'm just guessing yours. Past or present?
Just present player.
NFL.
Yes.
Okay.
Big question to get right away.
Oh, big one. AFC.
No.
Offensive player.
It is an offensive player.
Skill player.
It is a skill player.
Quarterback.
It's not a quarterback.
Wide receiver.
No.
Running back.
Yes. That's 8 questions.
Okay. Saquon Barkley.
It's not Saquon Barkley.
Starter.
It is not a starter. Oh, wait, I forgot. That's 10 questions.
Yep. Okay. The North.
Not the North.
Huh. The East.
It's not the East.
South.
Yes.
Huh. I'm trying to. How many questions am I at?
13.
So I got 7 questions to get him right. Oh. I don't know if I have enough picks to go through the entire. Rashad White.
It is Rashad White.
Okay.
I
see.
I was expecting it to.
So, well, the NFL was big. Hitting the NFL was big. Yeah, it really was. It was a big guess for me. I that was really good round. 14 questions.
Yeah.
That was very good. That was very good for me.
I like Rashad White's really
no. But when you kind of gave me I kind of more looked at what teams were in the NFC South. I didn't want to go down through all the teams because I'd only had so many questions left. Even though I kind of had room for it, but not like a ton.
Yeah. What about going with Chuba as well?
Chuba's not a bad one.
Yeah.
Or you could have went Algier.
Yeah.
Is that how you say his name?
I don't know. I don't know how to spell his name either.
Short out. And then the Saints, who's their backup, Neal. Rookie.
Yeah. Or is it? I think it's
It's Neal. It's definitely Neal. I just didn't know if it was someone else. Cool. So we're gonna get to the Keep Three Cut Five segment. But before that, our big announcement is, other than the post you're gonna be seeing 2-3 days from now, from when this is uploaded, I should say, because this will be uploaded tomorrow, Tuesday, technically. Um,
So,
yeah, so you see a couple posts on Friday. Um, so make sure you listen before then, or don't check Instagram. But Sunday, we haven't announced what time yet. We'll post it on the story of what time that we're going to start this, but we are going to do a head-to-head matchup in Wii Sports. And I got a couple of questions here because I'm not entirely sure. So Wii Sports Golf is 9 holes.
it is
It's the
nine. You can play
max.
3 or 9 holes. Yeah,
I think so.
because there's like a beginner, intermediate, and expert. It's like that's each a 3 hole set, and then or you can just play all as a 9 hole set.
Okay. So would you? So we're to do best of five, right? Or so. Well, we also have the.
For golf, specifically just for golf, we could do um like play the 3 holes, like play each 3 holes and have that as a best of three.
That we could do. So
And then
it's
kind of sets you up as a best of 7 set. I think you can do. Or do
well.
best of
So
five.
what are the other games on
Uh,
Wii Sport Resort? Let's kind of.
I don't
I can
remember
look
all
them
of
up.
the games exactly. I know there's like games like ping pong, all the like the standard games there are. There's a basketball one which is pretty fun. We could do a three
We
point contest.
so if we
Instead of like playing like a game against each other, we could do like a 3 point contest for that. You can do.
so
Um,
here's what I like. Um, because the other ones I really don't like. There's frisbee.
Frisbee, that one's actually really fun.
It's
That
just
one's
kind
actually
of
really,
don't really ever play that one.
yeah,
I think the only other one I've really played has been basketball. Um, because I've always been a regular Wii Sports guy.
yeah, me too.
If
But
I'm,
I've always had East Coast Resort as like a
but
if I
we could do a
like
3 point shootout, or we could do a 1v1.
the three. It's like a 3v3, but technically it's a 1v1. But I think the 3 point
You
3 point
had 3 point head to
better.
head. So
Yeah,
here's my thing: is we do this. So there's 5 games on the regular Wii Sports, correct?
yeah.
Do we for sure want to play basketball? Like I want to play basketball, but like, do we want to make that
Part of the
like a guaranteed game? Like that's the first 4.
um. So what we're for sure going to be doing bowling, tennis,
Baseball,
baseball,
golf.
um, golf, boxing maybe. Put
So
boxing in the maybe category.
so is basketball in the maybe category too? Then
And basketball,
basketball game 5.
basketball game 5. Swordplay game 6. Swordplay is fun.
Well, here's what I was thinking: is we do the golf, the golf Wii Sports Resort, and that's game 7 for 9 holes. But
Okay, I
is
like
there a
that.
Wii Sports 18 holes for?
Not. I don't think on the regular Wii. I don't think so. I think there is on like the Switch.
Okay, okay.
Um,
So here's what I was thinking is, and since they're the first 4, they're all going to be played, so it doesn't really matter in the order we go in for me. Maybe it does to you, but in my brain it doesn't. I think 1 we'll do tennis, bowling, um, what were the first 4?
golf and
Golf,
baseball.
golf, and baseball. So I say the first golf is 3 holes,
Okay,
and
like
then
intermediate.
yeah. So then we get to game 5. That's basketball. We get to game 6. We could do swordplay or boxing. It's kind of a coin flip. I've never
Mm-hmm.
really done the swordplay.
Swordplay's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Boxing is better, but swordplay's fun.
I think we do the boxing route. But then game 7 would be 9 holes golf at Wii Sport Resort.
I like that.
If we make it there.
Yeah, I like that.
So we're gonna do that, and we haven't thought of a challenge. So this will be we'll be live streaming all of this via Instagram Live. Um, so you got to tune in and watch that. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a tripod set up. Um, And it's going to be intense because there's going to be a punishment. We have to think of this. If you guys have any suggestions after watching today's podcast, let us know. But
Probably post what the punishment will be right before we go live as well.
yes, yeah,
It's official.
yes, because it won't be on the next pod. It'll be 2 pods from. So we're recording it in person on Sunday. It'll be the next one you would have the challenge on. I don't know, but there's always the one chip challenge.
Yeah, no. Oh,
I don't know. I don't know how confident you are in
I mean,
your
I'll
Wii
do it.
Sports. If
I'll
that,
do it.
do you want to do that?
We'll put an asterisk next to it for now.
Put an asterisk next to it for now. Okay, that would be awesome. It really would. That might have to be another in-person pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really wouldn't
Doesn't
have
need
to be.
a whole pod even, but it could.
It could even be just a clip we post on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would probably be the play because I don't know if I could do a podcast after having a one chip. But I think that's minus 120 right now, unless we have anyone else that says anything different, or we think of something between now and then. I love the idea though. I'm not afraid of it.
Also, let us know if you'd also like us to live stream on YouTube. We could potentially do both. Probably be different angles, but just in case people want to watch it off that, just let us know. Instagram for sure is happening.
Instagram for sure, yeah.
Because it's the easiest and easiest to watch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe we could get that one chip at like Five Below.
Can you really now?
Yeah, they're cheap. I mean, it does say sold at Five Below. Actually right here. But is it actually sold at Five Below? I don't know. It doesn't look like
I'll get off Amazon too.
We'd probably order it off Amazon. It's crazy, man. I would wear gloves.
Yeah.
So right now we'll put that as the top guy. I love that idea, honestly, because I know I'm gonna win this series. So
Okay.
I
you've never bowled with me.
we've never gone head to head in this. So, here's a couple questions. Bowling is just one game.
I think so.
Tennis,
if somehow we tie, then we'll just play
tennis is
one.
like we put it on the max. Is like I think it's best of 5, right?
Mm-hmm. Should we go?
Just because like,
3 for baseball.
if we're not doing that for, well, maybe because maybe that one game needs to be home.
Right.
Yeah, we'll do best of 3 for baseball.
Best of 3 for baseball.
Tennis is just the one match. Bowling's just the one match.
For
Golf
game
is 3 holes.
Whoever gets home in game 3 for baseball can go off a run differential for the first 2.
Yes, we'll do that. I like that. What other sports we got? Golf is just 3 holes.
We should write this down. I think this should be a good thing to write.
It sure would, because I tell you what, some of these freestyle pods, man. So we'll write game 1 tennis. I think that's a perfect game to get your hands back into the action of using a back controller.
Yeah, for sure. And neither one of us here are going to be practicing this night. That's so unprofessional, Yeah. It's classless.
Yep.
But, so we got tennis game 1.
Would you like to go bowling at game 2?
I think we go bowling game 2. And then we'll go golf intermediate 3-hole. And then if we're tied after 3 holes, we'll go to the expert. And then if we're tied after that, then we'll go to the
1-hole playoff expert.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
And then
or is there a closest to the pin on the fitness?
There might be. I think there might be.
If we can find that, we'll do that probably.
I like that.
Game 4 is...
So game 4 is baseball, best of 3. Game 3 is determined by run differential.
I'm going to wax Stupid. He doesn't
Baseball is
know
the
it.
only one I don't feel confident.
Baseball, I'm really good at, so I know that's a for sure win. Golf's gonna be tough. I struggle with golf sometimes. He might
Golf,
get me in
it's
bowling,
very
but
good.
tennis is gonna be mine.
It's going to be a good matchup, I think. I
I
think tennis is going to be a really good
tennis
matchup.
is gonna be fun. I do think there's no sweep. That's not possible.
No.
I there's a good chance this goes to game 7. Boxing is I'm a little scared about, but
Boxing, I feel good. I used to love myself some boxing.
I've won the last few boxing matches, but then basketball I'm pretty good at. Or I'm solid at.
What, are we
So
going basketball game 5, boxing game 6?
basketball game 5, boxing game 6, yes, and then 9 holes game 7.
3-point contest, game 6. Boxing. Should we do 1-round boxing or best of 3 for boxing as well, then?
I think one boxing match.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then,
So let's say we get to game 7, we play 9 holes, right, and we're tied after 9. I think
I agree.
that needs to be a playoff hole. I don't think that can be down to one shot.
I agree. But also, I think we flip the 3-point contest, put that to game 6, just for we don't have to insert a game and put a new game in.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah.
Just for
See, I'm gonna need to I'm not super confident on boxing and basketball, but I do think bowling I'm pretty good at. But I baseball I'm gonna win. Tennis I need to win.
I think bowling I for sure win. Tennis is going to be really close. I think that could be a big game
Yeah,
for who's going to win. I think golf.
that's kind of the swing one. I think tennis is more of the swing one,
Yeah,
the most swing.
yeah.
Um, honestly, I don't think I can win this in 5.
I don't think anyone wins this. I think this goes game 6 or 7.
Yeah, I think so. That's on you. That's on you. But this is really exciting. We're gonna have challenges like this throughout.
No, I'm pumped up for this.
This is big. This one's big. Maybe in the future we can have like a council sports game off too, like this.
Mhm.
I wouldn't put the chip challenge up for that. I want it for this. I want it for this.
I mean, Wii Sports is it's arguably the greatest sports game of all.
It really
It's up
is.
for the conversation.
It really is, and I
It
know I'm
lacks
gonna
in
wax.
online play, but
It does bring having to play in person.
nostalgia too makes it
Yeah.
so much.
And having to play someone in person, it's just really talking that talk in person.
Mhm.
And there's gonna be a lot of trash. There's gonna be a lot of smack talk.
Yeah. We're not playing this like gentlemen.
No. We're gonna play it. We're gonna be What's that?
I might be wearing a jersey.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah. It's gonna get intense. It might get physical, but we're gonna play with class.
It's gonna be classy.
It's gonna be
That's for sure.
classy. At the end of the day, I will take my hat off and shake your hand.
Okay. If you win, I'm gonna win. You're gonna win with class, and I'm gonna lose with class.
Yes, I'm gonna
If
get.
I
I'm
win,
get
I'm
excited.
gonna
I'm gonna get
win.
excited with my crew. I'm gonna get excited with my crew. I'm not gonna push it into your face. But the day that comes where you take the chip, I'm gonna enjoy that moment though.
No, it's gonna be a great moment when you take that chip. It's gonna be. Awesome.
I really love the chip idea. I'm not
I almost think we just do it. It's gonna be brutal.
You want to shake it?
You
You want to air shake it? I mean, we're gentlemen here. We can agree with that. All right, that's shaken. We have a podcast that has seen it. You're seeing it here live now. Ooh, yeah, it's beating a little bit harder now, isn't it? Yeah, I feel the same. I'm cool, calm, and collected, man. I'm a big dog.
The nerves
good.
gotta happen a little bit for performance.
Sure. That I might get hit hard in the first round
Yeah.
if I don't get those nerves up.
It's
Caffeine
a
will
reality.
be drank that day.
Oh, 100%.
There's gonna be some caffeine. All right, dude. This has been one of my favorite podcasts. I gotta admit, this has been one of my favorite pods. This is fun. With that being said, is some of and I'm not afraid to say this, is some of these we do not plan for at all.
No, I mean we
It's just-
give ourselves a little big slam.
Yes, and so this is more of a freestyle pod, and it's been one of our best.
Last week was pretty much all freestyle. I
But
almost thinking we just stick with it.
yeah,
You know,
I feel like there's a couple things I'd like to jot down a little bit more.
for sure. But
Um,
it's flowing better almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
No idea on things we want to talk
Yeah. That being said, let's get into keep three, cut five in the draft and end our pod. Final two segments here.
about.
But with that, also in a couple weeks here, I don't want it this Sunday. A few podcasts from now, I do want to crack at that the sixth grader.
Yeah, yeah, we'll get back to that for sure.
Yeah.
It's been a minute. School's been out. We got to get back in session here.
Yep. We're
Summer
a very
break's
reverse school. Yep.
Yeah.
Very reverse. Yeah.
Get into sixth grade.
All right. Yeah. Yes, we are. We are looking to. Well, what are you looking for on a grade wise here?
What did we say we did last time? 70% to move on to the next grade.
Yeah.
We'll probably cut it down to 15 questions instead of 20.
Yeah.
What, 20 or 25?
I think we did if we did 25, 20 needs to be it. If 5 less than last time.
20. So I think we go to 15.
Yeah. Okay, so talking keep three, cut five here. What kind of grade are you looking for out of this? Obviously you want an A, but what's your
I'll be happy with a B.
Yeah.
B minus is pushing it, but I'll accept it. Anything lower than that, I'll accept.
Okay. And I'm reading them in order as I've wrote them down, and honestly, I don't want to be accused of cheating, so
Show the camera.
Oh, it's going to be reverse, isn't it? Yeah. All right. They got a little glimpse of it. So they can see that if they really need to pause it and don't believe me, I don't care. We are classy here, so we know we're not out here cheating. Are you ready?
We are ready.
All right. First, number 1 is Jimmy John's.
It's a respectable cut. Just because this is all fast food, and I just don't. It's not a good enough place to consider a fast food, in my opinion. I don't think sub places are fast food. It's a sub place,
So it's committee coming in here. Are you removing this from the list and I need to add something else?
No, because I can understand why people will call it a fast food.
Well, because I did say chain links.
Okay, that's on me then. That's on me.
It's just more of the discussion we have had earlier is chain food place.
Okay.
But then you can make the argument for Applebee's, which I didn't even think of those type of places. So it was more chain fast food, drive through type
fast
places,
food, something that you can get in, get out.
More of a chain
Somewhere you're
place.
not sitting down,
Chain
so-
window, like they have a drive through.
Okay. I gotcha.
All right, so that's a cut.
Respectable cut, though.
Yeah.
Really good place, though.
Great place. So I've been lately. I've been getting into the wheat bread from there instead
Have
of
you?
yes. It's really
Wheat bread
good.
is supposed to be better for you.
I prefer wheat bread over white
Mhm.
anyway. But like the like it's not like how the normal white bread is there. It's like an actual sandwich.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you make at home, and it's very good. And I like the wheat bread. Number 2 here, we get into McDonald's.
That's a key for me. It's a one-dimensional restaurant for me, but I'll tell you what, those nuggets they're really good. It's a really good product. I can eat those a lot.
Honestly, I feel like I should start putting my keep, like what I would have compared to you. So I'm gonna do that while you're waiting. But what did you say?
Say it at the end. I'm going to keep McDonald's. It's the. I mean, there's a reason it's the number one seller.
It's pretty good.
They're the OG of the fast food places. Almost on that alone, it's a keep. Yeah, but I also really do enjoy myself some McDonald's.
Yeah. And I think the McChicken is just a phenomenal product. I mean,
it is good. I actually do enjoy it.
I miss when they were like $1. They're like $1.50, but
And another good thing McDonald's is doing, they are starting to lower their prices a little bit. They said inflation's getting out of hand. We're going to help you out here, and we're going to lower these prices a little bit.
Yeah, I do enjoy McDonald's. They got a good flurry. They got a good flurry.
And have you ever had their sundaes?
Yeah, but I'm not.
I love the caramel.
Not like a lover.
Ice cream caramel.
Yeah, I'm just not like that kind of guy. With like ice cream is not a top 3 dessert for me.
Really?
Yeah, people that one people aren't going to agree with me on. That's fine, but I think there's better.
Yeah, sure.
Wendy's.
Oh man, because I don't know what you're gonna go to next. There's so many options.
There's so
And it's
many.
like if I keep McDonald's, I almost have to keep Wendy's.
See, earlier I was thinking like this is gonna be meh. I really like this now.
Yeah, I mean, because Wendy's, it's like the quality of Wendy's is probably better than the quality of McDonald's. But
I'd say the menu is better.
I just go to McDonald's so much more, and
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's is sold so much more than Wendy's.
Is that because
But
it's closer?
no, it
Where is
helps.
Wendy's?
Well, there used to be one. They just closed down recently, but it used to be like on North Line, like a couple blocks away from my house.
Hmm.
But now it's over,
Can't picture it.
over by Dixon Meyer and Taylor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know that. I know
Yeah.
where the McDonald's
It's not
is.
far. It's not far. It's across the street.
Oh yeah. Now I know where it's at. Yeah.
But, I
Is
mean,
that the
so
closer
it's not-
McDonald's to you, right?
No, it's probably the farthest of the three around me, but it's not.
What would
much
be the
farther.
next closest? What
the
is the closest?
Probably on North Line, like right over by Sam's Club.
McDonald's by Sam's Club?
It's like
I don't know. I'm struggling to think of it.
if you're going from your house to my house on down Allen, you keep going, you turn right on North Line, it's right there.
Okay. I just
But then the other one over by
you wouldn't believe that I lived in Southgate.
but then the other one over by the high school, Topgate High School.
That one I do know.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
That one is actually on the same street of my old house. Fun fact.
Yeah. It's fun. A lot of fun. So that is a. I don't think we ever got the answer on that.
Moving with Wendy's. Because I mean, Chick-fil-A's gonna. If Chick-fil-A's there, it's an easy keep. Qdoba.
Is it there?
I have to cut it very respectfully.
2-0 Red Wings.
Who scored? Who scored?
I'm looking right now. It's not updated yet.
But pure respect to Wendy's. It's a great organization. But
They
it's
do got the right.
a really tough cut to do. Because like even the Frosty, it's a really good brand.
But they have so much. Like I just got Frosty last night. They have a variety of them now.
They do have a variety. They are expanding.
It was Cop. Cop scored. I will say about the Frosties there is I got the Oreo brownie last night, but there wasn't enough brownie batter. The brownie batter one is good. I recommend getting it with the chocolate though. I've got it with the vanilla twice.
I'll be able to try.
Yeah. Next one I'm going Panda.
Ooh, I'm keeping Panda.
You gotta keep Panda.
I
See,
have to keep
Panda's been growing on me just because of how much like the stuff that they have now, or I'm exploring. I should say I'm exploring because I used to be only orange chicken. I get the walnut shrimp now. Great. The Beijing beef is solid. I love the teriyaki. They got a good thing going on. I have to give it a try. I always get the fried rice.
What's the steak one?
I think that's Beijing beef. No,
Is it? It might be.
I'm not even sure, but it's. I just think the pieces are too thin.
Okay, yeah.
The flavors there is just it's not enough.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if it is. Not, but no. But
Well, there's one that has steak in the name. But I really the walnut shrimp it's really good.
I'm not a huge shrimp guy, so I probably won't.
Yeah.
Get into that one, but
Shrimp. So is it the texture or you don't like the? Because some people don't like the texture.
I don't know. It just kind of freaks me out.
You don't like seafood though.
No, not a huge seafood.
So is it all seafood in general the texture or?
Yeah, but I'm not hugely opposed to fish sticks. Fish sticks aren't bad.
I love fish sticks. Very good.
I haven't had those in so long now that I think about it, but
Either have I. Either have I. So what do you dip fish sticks in anything?
I don't think I do. I think I used like way back in the day when I was really little was ketchup just because I thought it was chicken.
That's not normal. That is normal actually.
Is it? Is it normal?
Yes,
okay,
it's
I was
normal.
really little, and I thought they were chicken fingers when I first
I
started.
dip them in barbecue sauce.
Do you know? Okay.
Yeah.
You pretty much treat it like a chicken fry.
Yeah, it's similar. It's
Yeah,
similar.
okay.
Okay, so the next one we're going to Taco Bell.
That's a cut. I
Disrespectful cut or
It's just cut.
it was just more of an aggressive cut the way you said it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like Taco. Oh, Red Wings scored again.
3,
Yeah, Nick
3,
Danielson.
not that a boy. How about them wings tonight?
ASP with the assist.
Um,
Taco Bell. They were on my bad side for a long time. I used to love myself a Cool Ranch Locos Doritos Locos Taco. I could eat a ton of those, and then they took it
They're
away
good.
for several
They're
years.
good.
And
do they have it?
they brought it back. I don't know if it's still there or not.
Sometimes they have like things that are there for like a minute, like their taquitos.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
they're
think
good.
it was just like a limited time bring back.
Yeah,
But it's just I loved that. That was one of my favorite fast
the
food.
the Cool Ranch Dorito is the better Dorito.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
It's the best
Not
Dorito.
just a good Dorito, but it's not a good Dorito.
Yeah, it's no. I wouldn't say it's bad. It's not bad.
It's no Cool Ranch.
It's no. They're not on the same planet.
But
I don't think they're
So
on the same planet. Just in the chip wise.
no. They do. I do respect what Taco Bell has done for the game, but they're also a dirty franchise compared to like Panda, Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm cutting Jimmy John's, I have to cut Taco Bell.
Yeah, 100%. And I honestly, for me, it's a hard cut. There's not enough there.
Yeah,
There's not. I like Del Taco a lot.
See, I was never huge into Del Taco. It's okay.
I think they have good
prefer-
burritos.
I do prefer the Taco Bell.
They're real
over
burritos,
Del
that's why.
Taco. But I did enjoy some Del Taco for a little bit when the first one opened up in South.
Yeah, they have good churros if you're into those.
Carolina.
That place downtown that has really good churros. It's right next to JoJo's Shake Bar.
In the alley before.
Yeah, yeah.
Like in between.
We'll have to stop there again next.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Tiger's Moon,
Yeah,
or Rebel Moon.
yeah. It's very good.
Yeah.
Next place, Chick-fil-A.
It's got to be a keep.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't disrespect Chick-fil-A.
So is that going to be your third keep?
That is my third keep.
Okay.
And I'm totally expecting to see Qdoba on this list, and I do think I still made the right call of keeping Chick-fil-A.
See, what I was thinking, I think I'm one off from what I predicted you to have. I am. So the final two cuts then are Arby's and KFC.
Okay, so I'm really happy with my list. I do give my own list an A minus. No, I'm gonna give it an A because I think I take all three of these over any of those five. So I'm gonna give it an A.
I give it a B plus. I'm giving you a strong 89%.
Okay, I'll take that.
I would like to see what everyone else's votes say.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
when
these are my three favorite on the list.
When we do post it, should we? I don't think we can make enough poll spots, so we just have to have them comment. Yeah. But
I'm happy with the list. Arby's has some good products. KFC I'm not huge into. It's just whatever.
So Arby's, they sometimes have like a good size menu where like they have things and then they just get rid of it. All their promotional stuff is usually good and it's gone.
Well, like the Arby's, like have you ever had their orange cream shake? I think it is.
I'm not a fan of orange cream.
Okay. See,
which is weird.
I'm not either, but the shake is phenomenal. Maybe it's orange vanilla. I don't know what.
They do have good shakes there. I don't love. I honestly I don't ever crave a shake, but like if you gave me one, I'm gonna have it.
Lie, but I mean
I'm never gonna pay for it really. Usually.
Yeah, okay.
I think their sliders are great. They have I think they have overall the best menu for me. But here's the one where I thought was gonna be different was I thought McDonald's was gonna be a cut and Jimmy John's was gonna be the keep.
Okay.
How close is that? Is Jimmy John's next guy out?
It's probably. It's probably a tie between Jimmy John's and Wendy's.
Okay.
But
honestly, you handled this list well, and I didn't even think of Qdoba, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. I'm surprised I didn't. There's so many. I was thinking Firehouse.
If you went
I,
with the
I,
Jersey
I
Mike,
was
it would have been a really hard decision.
well, yeah. I really didn't want to put the Jimmy Johns and Jersey Mike's on there, but I did at the same time. It's
Yeah.
hard to not do that for me. I also thought about the I thought Del Taco. Um, what's the other one I'm thinking of here? I thought of White Castle to throw you off.
Yeah, that would have
I
definitely
thought Panera. Well, I knew you would have said no, but I thought about where I need.
The disgrace of a
It is. It
franchise, in my
is.
opinion.
Well, the
It's
thing is, I need you to get such a bad score, but
yeah,
like I have to put like good ones in there and then bad ones in there, and then how I adjust them is
right.
like it's
It can
I
be
don't
tough.
I don't play the odds. I play the man.
Hmm. I respect it.
Yep. That's fun.
All
A
right,
lot of
well,
fun. So I'll get the first pick here
you
in
do
our
get the
final
first
segment.
pick. Our draft here today is going to be the greatest athletes of all time in all of sports, men, women, whatever. Just let us know. It's going to be a 5-man draft, or woman draft. But yeah, it's going to be whoever we think the 5 greatest athletes in any of the sports are.
Any sport is available.
Any sport. We're not going just off of one specific accolade or championship or record or something. It's just overall career-wise, everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is all we're going to go based off career-wise, not like a certain player's peak either.
Yeah, career, their entire career, everything they have. Yep.
So like we can't take, Prime Shaq as
Yeah.
like our
Yeah.
1-1 because he's
Yeah.
one of the best players of all time.
Yeah, for sure. Steven Matz and the Tampa Bay Rays are in agreement on a 2-year contract pending physical. Breaking news. We just
He's starter, right?
Mhm.
I think so.
okay, so I feel like I think 1-1 is a consensus. I think 2 is kind of like a John Morant situation. It's kind of close, but it's really not. I'm going Wayne Gretzky.
See, I didn't think you were going to go to Gretzky there.
I think he's the greatest athlete of all time.
I mean, he's the consensus GOAT in his sport, and it's not close in any like
No, I
him.
feel like
and,
that weighs into why I think he's the greatest athlete of all time. But I just overall I think he's more dominant than any other player has ever been.
for sure. And again, going back to kind of like the point of this draft, it's also not based off of just athletic ability either,
Mhm.
or else LeBron and Michael would be the 1-1 and 1-2.
Yeah,
It's just
their career. I think he.
a career, not just
Yes.
how athletic they actually are.
Mhm.
But with that being said, I'm going to take Tom Brady then.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, kind of the same thing as Gretzky. I mean, the clear GOAT of his sport and the clear GOAT of his sport where, you can make an argument for pretty much any other sport.
Yeah. With that being said, I thought this was 100% the number 2. I'm taking Tiger Woods.
That was who I was taking next. Yeah, I mean, I only am going with Brady over Tiger because some people can try and make the argument that Tiger's not the greatest, even though most people will say he is the greatest. You can't really say that anyone else is going to compete against Brady, which is the only reason why I
Yeah,
went with
I could see that.
over Tiger. Now the controversy can kind of start here after the first 3 big dogs get out of the way. I'm going to take LeBron here. I do think he is better than Jordan. So
I got one better for you. I'm going Kobe.
okay. You see, now this puts me in a predicament here. Do I want to get cute now, or do I want to just
Get cute. Get cute.
No, I'll get cute. I'm going Michael Phelps.
It's great.
I mean, the clear consensus, greatest swimmer of all time. How many Olympic gold medals does he have?
Too many.
Yeah, too many to count.
You wanna get really cute here. Okay, 4th pick, right?
4th pick. let's go to 7. Let's make this a 7.
I think this. I always thought this should have been
You know,
7, but it's your
I didn't
it's your
realize
draft.
just how many athletes there were.
Well, it's just the fact that we were doing all sports.
Yeah, I mean, if we're just doing the 4 or 5, even it could probably. Yeah, no, that's on me.
I'm gonna go Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, that was my next pick. Yeah, that was my next pick.
You want?
I'm gonna pivot to Serena Williams then.
Oh, really good pick. Now, that's
There's a lot of great athletes out
let
there,
me
man.
tell you. I was thinking round 7. I was gonna sneak her, so I really,
Yeah.
I do appreciate that pick. That's a good pick, man.
Yeah. The
It
queen.
really is.
Tennis queen, man.
Really is. I'm going Bill Russell.
Okay.
He's got 11 rings.
Yeah. Um,
That was 5, right?
that was 5, and I'm going to have to take Jordan now. I mean, he can't fall any lower.
Yeah. Can't leave him off.
No.
I'll take Nicholas.
Okay. Jack Nicklaus. Well, off topic. My dad we went last time we went golfing. He was telling me about this putt that Jack Nicklaus hit when he was doing like a pro-am or like a celebrity event or something.
Yeah.
It was like a 100-foot putt. The dude was like lining up, like, I don't know what to do here. He's like about to grab a wedge, and he's like, no, dude. And he just drops his ball. And
Yes, he was. Yes, I know what clip you're talking about. The guy, I don't know who it was, but he was saying, there's no way you can hit this. There's nothing you can do.
that's just like that's a sick moment.
But I can't tell if it was like kind of serious, where it was like a little chippy. I know golf isn't ever really. Like I remember when Koepka and DeChambeau were getting it a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But I that when he drops it down and just sinks the play, it's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So am I going on pick number 7?
I'm on pick 6 here.
You're on pick 6.
I mean, there's really no other golfers you can make an argument for. There's one I'm holding in my back pocket for pick 7. I don't think you'll think of it at all. It's for this next one. I mean, it's kind of very hard to really determine who the GOAT of this sport is, just because of how different it is from the other sports in the GOAT aspect. But I am going to go with Barry Bonds because I think he is the greatest hitter of all time. Steroids or not, I do think no one will be a better hitter than him.
Are you including being a Hall of Famer? That's like another accolade.
I mean, if you want, but there's a reason why I picked him at 6 instead of at 3. Because personally, I think he should be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, right, and I do too. But I just think that could tank the pick.
Of
course, I'm trying to win, but
no, I mean it could, but it depends on, I guess, how the
I think there's I think there's multiple picks you could have went that would have been better.
Probably. I do want to give him his respect.
Sure.
On how good of a hitter he was, how dangerous of a hitter he was.
All right. Well, I'm on 7, so I'll go Roger Federer.
Yeah, I was gonna try and get him at 7 there.
He's the GOAT men's.
And I cannot. I mean, we're not big fans of the sport, so I can understand why it didn't get picked. But probably should have given the sport a little bit of respect here and going with one of these two. And I'm gonna go with Messi.
Yeah, it was Messi or
Ronaldo.
Yeah,
I mean, those are the only 2 soccer players I can name.
I think I can name a couple more.
I can name probably 2 more actually, but I mean, those are the only 2 that I can say with any certainty are like really good tennis players.
Yeah,
there's a reason for that. So respectfully going with Messi.
Yeah, I was thinking Djokovic too. I mean, that's
yeah.
And then I also was kind of thinking he's like if he retired today, he's still the GOAT of baseball. I think Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, I thought I'd go on Ohtani over Bonds. I wanted to go specifically just.
I felt like it needed to be they had to be retired or very nearing the end of their career. Tiger Woods, technically.
this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. He's still trying to get back. Serena's officially retired now.
Is she?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Honorable mention. I'm gonna go with Sean White.
that's a good one. I'd say my
Yeah,
honorable
one of the
mention, my
one of
free
the.
agent, it'd be Djokovic. Hopefully, get some more votes on that. Yeah,
Yeah. We're not gonna post honorable mentions on
on the
the Instagram. It's just
no,
gonna be based off of the seven.
that we can have an actual poll on,
Yeah.
but that will be an Instagram post, not a story. Try to limit the stories unless it's info needed to pass out or.
Yeah. A little bit longer of a podcast today. It was a fun one for sure.
I honestly, the games went a little bit longer than
Yeah.
we talked more during the games than we normally do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and also talking about upcoming during the big match that we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
to.
I'm
So
excited.
we set it up here with the viewers. So,
So we confirmed. We already shook hands. It's the one chip challenge. Is
yeah.
is there different like flavors? We'll look into it on Sunday.
I mean, I got to imagine you're not tasting a whole lot.
No, you're. It's gonna be tough. We know you gotta have milk, gotta have
Is
water.
it eat the full chip or is it
It's you gotta have the chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that will probably just be an Instagram video then.
That's gonna be
Yeah, or even at the end of the podcast, because the last thing of the podcast is the draft. Sure.
I
That
think that's a wrap for this week.
it went longer than I thought it was going to,
I
but
do have a
there's.
quick flag actually. Sorry for this.
Oh yeah,
The Gecko grip solvent spray. It's a to help like clean your golf grips and make them more sticky.
really,
Good stuff. It's good stuff.
really,
Like especially with the kind of grips that we like.
it's good for
It can
that.
kind of get a little slick sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So it's like really good to clean.
Where'd
it.
you get that?
Amazon?
Okay, I'll look into that.
$10 maybe. $10.
I'll look into that.
Yeah. Looking
Um,
forward to using it more.
yeah, I mean, I know we talk about Bob to Sports. This is not biased at all. I'm serious. This is the comfiest hat I've ever had.
No,
The
they're great.
breezy hats are the comfiest hats
They're
ever.
great. They're great.
I know I'm looking to get another breezy. I'm gonna get a polo eventually. Um, I'm just not one that I'm dying to have yet. There's so many good ones. I'd love to have as many, but
Love to have them all. Really.
they're all phenomenal. But this hat, like, it's really nice. I tell you what, I didn't like the rope hats. I love them now.
Yeah. No, I was actually said that to my mom earlier today when we were shopping today, and I was like, when they first came out with the rope hats, and they first started to get trendy, I kind of hated them. Like I thought they were stupid, but they're kind of doing them right now. They look pretty cool if they're done right.
Um, with that being said, here, that's a very good episode. I'm very excited. We have a couple good things here coming up. This is a big kind of step, hopefully, to grow the podcast a little bit more and grow our Instagram following.
Yeah. Yeah. So remember, Sideline Pod 313 on Instagram. Give that a follow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then possibly, I know this is kind of far away, but there's clips of or possibility of golf challenges against each other next year, and that could be on this channel a little bit. So stay tuned. We got some big things coming.
Yes.
That being said, it was a good episode, and we will see you Sunday. We will record Sunday. You won't see that video until Monday, probably. Yeah, but be ready Sunday to see our head-to-head challenge. I'm kind of feeling a little bit now that the I'm pumped. I'm feeling a little bit more now that the podcast is ending. Like this is becoming real life now.
It's real. Yeah, it's real. Hey,
may best man win.
Look forward to seeing you on Sunday.
Yep. It's gonna be a long day, man. There's gonna be a lot of trash talk.
Let's go to war.
We're gonna go to war. Gonna win with class. I'm gonna celebrate with my guys. I know I'm gonna win, so I am gonna celebrate with my guys. We're going to war. We're going to war, baby. All right.
All right.
Peace out, everyone. We'll see you on Sunday.
See you soon.